Hey, what's going on, guys? Long time no see. I haven't been filming in the studio lately, but today's gonna be different because I managed to put my hands on the brand new Sirui 1.8 anamorphic lens, which is super crazy and everyone is talking about. So I'm gonna do an unboxing for this lens and we're gonna see what's in the box, and then we're gonna test it out and take it outside and see how it feels and how it looks, because I'm super curious. I have this lens for a couple of days now and I haven't unboxed it because I wanted to do it with you guys so we can unbox it together. So what's in this box, it's super exciting, is a 35mm f1.8 and 1.33 squeeze anamorphic lens. And why this is exciting, it's because I have been testing anamorphic lenses in the past, and from my experience 2x anamorphic seems a little bit too much, especially on a 16:9 sensor. And most of the cameras that I shoot with shoot on a 16:9 sensor, and when I put 2.x or 1.8 squeeze anamorphic lenses on it, it tends to squeeze the image way too hard, and I don't have much room to play with the image left. So 133 seems like the perfect combination for 16:9 sensors, and that's why I'm so excited about this lens. And the other reason I'm so excited about this lens is the fact that this lens has a very good price. Like we've seen in the past with the 50mm lens from Sirui, that lens wasn't expensive at all, especially if you compare it with other anamorphic lenses on the market. So this is why I'm so excited about this lens and the fact that they managed to release another focal length. So enough with the talking, and let's see what's in the box. So I'm gonna gently lift this up and see what's inside. Bam. Okay, so first thing first, we can clearly see that the unboxing experience feels super similar with an iPhone, or just like you unbox an iPhone or a smartphone. So let's see what's next. So I bet here we have some accessories. So let's see what's inside. So the lens comes with a cloth, so you can keep your lens protected, which is super nice. It has also the logo Sirui here, as you can see. And we have a surprise here because the lens comes with gear rings, which is super awesome because you don't have to spend money on buying gear rings. So you can transform this lens from a photo-like looking lens to a cinema lens really easily because they provide you with those focus gear rings. So that's amazing. And I bet the size of diameter of the focus ring is exactly the diameter of the lens. So this is amazing. And we have here some sort of user manual, which I'm not going to read right now. And now the moment of truth, the lens. And I'm so excited. And it's so funny that Sirui gets you the lens with a plastic that it's wrapped. I mean, it looks so cool. It feels like you're pulling out some meat from here, or something that is super precious because it's airtight and all that, which I think it's really smart to do when you talk about a lens. It's really important you keep the lens safe without dust and all that, and shipping the lens airtight, I think it's a very good call from Sirui, and I think they invest a lot in the unboxing experience and how you see this product first glance, and this is really nice and impressive. And let's do the honors and unbox it. Oh my god, I am so excited. And now the moment of truth. And first thing that I like, first impression when I put my hands on this lens is really crazy, like feels super high quality. Like it feels like a super expensive lens. The focus gear works really smooth. The aperture ring is smooth. Oh my god, I thought this is with clicks, but it's without. Like, it's so good. Oh my god. The amount of like quality it's put in this lens is super crazy. I really like it. Let's see now the lens. I'm gonna put on this camera. And wow. Damn. This looks so good. I really like how this looks. This lens, first, it comes with MFT mount, but its mount is interchangeable, so you can put MFT, EF, or other mounts. So I'm gonna change it in a bit, and we're gonna test it on a Sony, obviously. But so far, this lens looks absolutely beautiful. And the quality is really good. And what I suggest on doing, I suggest on putting this lens onto my camera and let's go outside and shoot something epic. And then I'm gonna review the footage and I'm gonna let you know what I think. So I managed to get back home and take a look at the footage, and honestly, I didn't even need to look at the footage because while filming, I noticed how cool this lens is, and basically I fell in love with this lens just instantly after a couple of shots. So this lens is crazy, guys. I don't know exactly how to explain, but after editing and after looking at the footage, I realized this is the perfect lens for my Sony FS7 Mark II. I use this camera a lot. I can put anamorphic lenses finally on Sony cameras, which was a dream before now. I mean, of course, there was the Sirui 50mm for Sony E-mount as well, but the 35 is such a versatile lens that you can pretty much use it anywhere. And because of that, I think this will be my most used lens for now. One thing that really shocked me was the fact that I was able to shoot everything at f1.8 and still have super crispy, super sharp image. And for an anamorphic lens, this is almost close to impossible because I haven't seen anamorphic lenses to perform this sharp at such a high aperture. So this actually blew up my mind. Even now I'm shooting at f1.8 and we have amazing background rendering and we have really beautiful bokeh in the background. So I really feel that this lens is wow. I'm just speechless and I cannot wait to shoot more with it because it makes me want to go out and shoot something different, something new. It's actually something that wants me to be more creative just because I have a new lens and you can see everything so much more different through this lens. And I know I have other anamorphic lenses, but they don't compare with this one because its form factor and the way it's built, it's so easy to use compared to other anamorphic lenses. And this is one of the key features that I want in a lens. I don't want the gear to stand up in my way of creating. I want the gear to be there to help me do it. And by having such a small footprint of the lens, I can finally put this lens in my bag with the other lenses that I have and just go out and shoot anamorphic. I don't have to carry a really huge lens with me. This was my initial thought on this lens. I really want to go out and test it out more because it's really nice and it's super nice. it gives you like a wanna create feeling that you don't really have with a lot of gear that you buy lately, because everything is so similar between each other. Lenses, I mean, normal lenses all tend to look very similar except the vintage ones, but other cases, when you put a lens, and if it's f1.4 or f1.8, it's not such a big difference after all. But with this one, you really get a different feeling, and it's so amazing to have something different on your camera and be able to create something that feels different and gives you a different emotion and a vibe and all that. So with all this being said, I really like the lens. I want to test it out more. Stay tuned for that. And until next time, peace out. Have an amazing day and go out and create.